Let's see if this works. Hello everybody, I'm live streaming to YouTube right now. I'm just checking my setup, making sure everything's looking good. Give me just a second. Looks like I'm live. It says you are live. It says the internet can totally see you now. To stop, use your program. Okay, great. So that's live. I've got chat up, YouTube chat, if anybody's interested. Let's see. Looks like everything's good. I'm gonna boost my mic a little bit up. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. Sorry, I got stuff in my throat. Hello. All right. So today, my first ever episode. Yay! First ever episode. We will be tackling the character design challenge, and this is a group on Facebook that does a monthly challenge based on a theme. And so let's jump right in. I will tell you about the theme real quick. Let's see, pull that up. Okay, so this is their website, which is characterdesignreferences.com for anybody that wants to know. And they've got all sorts of other information here on the site. So it talks about theme of the month. Join the community. Again, that's on Facebook. So, challenge number 38, Alice in Wonderland. So get down, scroll a little bit down. So it says guidelines. Focus and design only one main character. Your character can be of any gender, race, and age. Your character can be based on any character from the novels Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. This is a fan art redesign challenge. In these special challenges, it's not allowed to mix a character with another one from another franchise, movie, or book. No Pikachu, White Rabbit, no Wolverine, Alice. Okay, hold on. No original characters. Only designs based on existing characters from the original novels. No mashups of original characters. No Mad Hatter, Red Queen, and so on. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Tweedledee can be included in your entry. Let's see, your character can be a hero or a villain. Feel free to explore the rich world created by Lewis Carroll. If your character has a sidekick, please make sure we can clearly see who is the main character and who is his or her sidekick. I don't think this is going to affect us too much today. Let's see, your character can drive a vehicle or ride a creature. Your design can be created in any style for many hypothetical purposes. For example, your artwork could be character study created for an animated 2D, 3D, stop motion, live, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, if you're interested, you can go read all this. So this gives you some character examples. Good, Alice with Bayard the Bloodhound, one character plus one sidekick. Good, 70s Easy Rider, Mad Hatter riding a motorbike. One character plus vehicle. Adult Alice Mum with her two children, one character plus two sidekicks. Giant Mecha Mock Turtle with two pilots on his shoulders, one character, two sidekicks. Prog Rock Hookah Smoking Caterpillar playing his electric guitar, and an anthropomorphic squirrel Alice. So in other words, yeah, that's where you get, it can do a little bit of mix up, right? Okay, not good. Knave of Hearts and Bill the Lizard fighting each other. Two characters based on the theme. Duchess and Queen of Hearts dancing. Yeah, etc. So you get the idea. So stick to one character, have fun, do your own thing. That's basically what it amounts to. So my original plan was to do the Mad Hatter. So this is my canvas and brought in some references, as you can see. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So that was my original plan, was to do the Mad Hatter, kind of in honor of my dad. He loved this character, but I decided, let's not do the Mad Hatter this time. Let's do Bill the Lizard. My dad's name was Bill, so let's do a character with his name, Bill. So what I've pulled in is a few different references. So what we've got over here is Bill the Lizard from Alice in Wonderland being blown out the chimney. We got the Disney Bill the Lizard with his ladder and broom. And yeah, he's got his kind of classic chimney sweeper outfit going here. You know, we saw a similar outfit in Mary Poppins, right? You know, so you know, a little bit of chimney dust there and soot everywhere. He's got a tie or necktie or something. And then I looked up some, you know, kind of an older reference picture. And he's got lots of tubes for the chimney, a big brush. You see, we got a shovel. Yeah, he's got a cart. You know, lots of stuff going on. So then I wanted to pull up some lizard references. Yeah, you know, if we scroll back up here, you know, Bill the Lizard kind of had a skink-looking motif to him. I kind of like that. You know, might be able to add in some color. There's standard brown skink, but you've got these nice other skinks that got blue tails, red tails, all sorts of colors, stripes. You know, this could add a lot of variety to the characters as we start building it, designing it. So let's jump in with some sketching here. So in case you didn't notice, I am working in CS3. I have not upgraded in many years because I haven't really been doing a lot of art. I've been driving buses. That's right, driving buses. And you know, on my breaks I've been watching videos on YouTube. Started out with Ahmed Aldori, I think that's right. Highly recommend him, highly. I'll add a link to his YouTube channel. He's got lots of great art and tutorials and, you know, everything else. He's got his medcasts that he does. And then there's and then the person I've been watching lately, who's kind of inspired me, is Kienan Lafferty, and he does the KNKL show, and he did a character design boot camp that was excellent. I've watched that, and then, you know, his latest episode, he's interviewing, I can't remember his name right now, but I'll put that link in the description. And yeah, another fantastic character artist. Highly recommend him. I'm not even going to come close to matching matching their talents here today. Okay, why can't I move this layer? Hello, layer, move. There we go. Okay. All right, now we go there. So I'm going to start with a new layer, and then, yeah, as far as brushes go, I've got actually two sets of brushes, but we're going to stick to the one set. And what I've done is these up here, I think these first four are from Kienan. These are his preferred brushes that he works in. The rest of the brushes are all things from Ahmed Aldori. I'll get it right one of these days, Ahmed. I'm sorry. Anyways, the rest are for him, and are really good for some detail work. But really, when we're sketching and getting this going, I mean, you'd be amazed watching Kienan, what he can do with these brushes here. I mean, he mostly works in the chalk brush right here, so that's what I've got selected. So we can move our brushes back over here. I don't know how good looks like my frame rate might be dropping a little bit. I'm not sure why, so I apologize. Again, first time, so, you know, maybe I can figure out something. Maybe I've got the resolution set up too high on the webcam, or something else is going on to drop the frame rate down. I don't know why. I've got good CPU usage, so maybe I can bump that CPU usage up or something. Yeah, it's sitting right around 20 frames per second right now. I'd like to see it up at 30 to 60. I don't know why it's not, so that'll be troubleshooting for another day. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a nice dark color to kind of get started sketching. And so one of the things that I have is on my pen, I've got the buttons. Let's see, there we go. So I've got the buttons right here. There's two buttons right here. I've got those set up to, on the top one is to enlarge the brush. So we get a nice big brush going on here. And then I can shrink it down using the bottom button. And voila. Okay. So let's Where's my backup button? There we go. Oops. Nope. There we go. Okay, too far. So we'll just get the brush kind of a little small here. So, you know, one of the things that Kienan talks about a lot is you work small to solve big problems, and then you work big to solve small problems. And, you know, and so basically what we're talking about is, you know, when we start trying to plan this character, you know, we're going to start relatively small, just get some basic shapes. You know, we got a head here. You know, start figuring out some. You know, he's got that real kind of loose look to him, and yeah, so we're gonna anthropomorphize him a little bit. Yeah, so we'll just start getting some ideas going. You know, I'm not really liking that a whole lot, but you know, let's see what we got. Yeah, that's actually larger than what he would usually work. So let's just select this. I know there's quick keys for this. And, I know there's quick keys. I'm just too lazy to figure them out. All right. Yeah, it's this one. All right. Yeah. Back to the brush. Alright. Really, what do we want him doing? Okay, so he's build the lizard. Yeah, is he coming down the path? Maybe he's climbing the house. You know, that would be kind of something. You know, we could have him coming up the ladder. Looking up. Alright, so we get more of that lizard form coming in here. He's looking up. He's got his brush over here. Alright, he's carrying his brush. You know, maybe he's got something on his back. Maybe carrying the extension rods on his back, right? You know, he's got his foot on the ladder runs, and we can have his tail kind of coming down, something like that. That's kind of that's not bad. I kind of like something like that, you know. Although you know, you look in this picture here, he's got all the rods kind of bundled together for him to carry up. So yeah, that might be something we want to do is have them bundled up. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. I'm digging that one. Okay, what is it? Transform is... I don't remember. I think it's just Control T. Yeah, it's probably about that size. So yeah, we got some good sketches started here. Alright, yeah, we're just kind of laying in some blocks. I should have been paying more attention to the time here. So a selected area. Okay, so let's see what else can we do. I like the ladder. I like getting him going up the ladder. I kind of like that because you know, it gives him that nice, you know, lizard look. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do another ladder one, right? Let's get it in a little bit of perspective, right? Let's see. That's not what I wanted. Undo. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not doing very good straight lines today. Should have warmed up first. So the ladder going up. I like to, kind of like the idea of kind of giving him an S curve here, and then bringing the tail up and around. Yeah, kind of like down here, you got the tail kind of looping around. Alright, get his body in here. Yeah, he's got that nice curve on the body. Like the idea of him kind of looking up, you know. So it says looking up the ladder here. Yeah, he's got this arm upstretched here, right? You know, we can give him the nice little lizard claws. And then come down here. This foot's gonna come way out here and be hooked on with long toes. Lizards have long toes. And this one maybe will be outstretched somehow. Let's see. Look at my references. So maybe he's stretching up to get this one. Foot's right there. So kind of reaching up to the side. I should be drawing a little lighter, but yeah. So you kind of got that arm hidden, but that's because he's carrying the stuff, right? So he's got this bundle of sticks, right? And coming out the front, we'll have this chimney sweeper here, right? And there's chimney sweeper. And so the arm's gonna maybe get some claws coming over the top of it here as he's holding it on his back, right? Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. I like this. I like that pose. I don't like this leg. I don't like that leg. Let's do something else with that leg. Do something else with the leg. No, that leg no good. Alright, okay, so I can do the leg coming up. Let's say this leg's gonna, so look at the hips kind of right here is what we're talking about doing. I like the idea of the leg just kind of coming straight out. And it's got short legs, so maybe this leg can just kind of be dangling here, right? Ah, yeah, there we go. It's just sort of dangling instead of coming up the ladder. Oh, I like that. That's good. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay, so we have that. Oh yeah. Loving this. Loving this. Right, so this is. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's coming together. I think we got a winner here. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lasso this thing. We're gonna Control-C it. I'm gonna copy and paste it into a new layer. I'm gonna go back to the other layer. And we'll go back. We'll select it again. And I'm gonna edit, transform, scale. So we'll shrink this guy back down. This is another references. More sketches. Yeah, we're keeping kind of all of our sketches here. Yeah, so you see, you actually kind of went back a little bit to this curve that I had on the first one. That's nice. Yeah, see, so it's got a nice S curve here, but I really like this. The leg dangling, the other leg stretched up. I mean, it really gets that lizard feel in there, like he's climbing up. But you know, then you got the anthropomorphism, where he's holding on to this thing. So let's get back onto this layer. And what we're going to do is we're going to edit, scale again. Okay, I know there's a way to do this. Let's bring it up a bit. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we did. We worked kind of small so we could get this started. I'm going to lower the opacity on this layer quite a bit. And add a new layer on top of it. Without changing the brush size, we'll get going on this one. So, hello, how's everybody? I don't know if I've got any viewers or not. Let's see. Let's take a look. Just take a quick break. I don't know if it tells me if I've got viewers or not. Probably should, but I don't know. I've got the screen kind of small. Oh, it says I got one watching. Probably myself. Because I'm watching myself, right? Okay. Alright. Well, again, I got chat open. That's okay. You know, this will be on my channel. So, let's come in here and start, start trying to bring out some details. So, I kind of want him to be, you know, so you can see the side of his face over here. I want to see the side of his face. Right, I should have kind of a pointed snout. We have a pointed snout going on here, right? We should have the neck, jaw there, eye is more up here, right? And, yeah, there's not much of a neck shape there, right? But here, you know, we've got the shoulder here. Actually, shoulder's down a little bit on a skink, isn't it? So it should actually be about here. Fairly primitive lizards. Come in here. See, you look at the toes, they've got these real short, kind of stubby toes on the front, but they got the really long toes on the back. Long toes on the back. So, yeah, let me zoom in on these guys here. So, yeah, so you can really see it here, right? So they got the long toes on the back. They got the real short toes on the front. Yeah, their body and head is, yeah, their head isn't much narrower than the body. It's just really long. So, I'll go back down. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go back to drawing this guy. Zoom in a bit. There we go. That looks good. So, we'll keep coming down the body. And I want to follow. So this curve is going to follow down into this leg. I really like how that was looking. But then the body is going to kind of curve around here into the tail. Right. There we go. Get it sketched done tonight. Don't worry about coloring him next week. I'll have to go and fix that tail later. Alright. Alright, so we got the shoulder here. That's just where we want this to rest on. Bundle of tubes. They connect to the chimney sweep, right? And then you got his hand coming over the top here. Right, okay, so add a couple little fingers there. He's carrying that, right? Let's see, so spine. Side. A little bit of hip there, and then let's see, where's my reference? So, yeah, the foot on the lizard, on the skink, isn't really that big. Right? Kind of like this, leaving it kind of free, not really trying to make it too perfect. which one is it? If we're drawing from the in, because we're on the back side, so we've got a short toe here, and we've got the long toe, and we've got a medium toe, and then a shorter toe. So we want to shorten this one up a little bit. That looks good. Okay, so, and then on top, shorter toes are on the inside, and so his long toe is what's going to be hooking onto the next rung of the ladder right here. Right, so I'll have that as the rung of the ladder. I'll figure that out. I'll draw that in later. Let's just see a couple. Alright, okay. That looks good. I like that. Okay. Alright, this is at a bit of an angle, right? So we want to bring that out. There we go. Alright. Shimmy brush going on here. And we got our pack here. Yeah, we'll cheat later. We'll straighten these lines out later. Right now we're just fine. Just fine. We're just sketching. Bundle of tubes so you can stick them together and sweep out the monster, right? Remember, sweep out the monster. We're gonna sweep the monster out. Monster being Alice, of course. All right. Well, I think Bill. Bill's coming along pretty good here. Wow, look at that. All right. So, one of the things we got to decide is, we're gonna add. Do we want to add clothes to him? Do we want to keep him more like plain, like an actual lizard, sort of like in Lewis Carroll's illustration here? So do we want to do kind of a mix-up of the two? I'm torn. I kind of like the idea of him having a jacket on. Give a little jacket here, maybe. Wrap it around. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too detailed. Just kind of a little something here. A little stretch mark there. Flapping open that way. Oh, that's not bad. I like the jacket. I like the jacket. Jacket's good. Yeah, let's do the jacket. I like the jacket. Let's shade that in. Shade it in. Ourselves a jacket. Look at that. Look at that. We got Bill going on here. A little shading here. We got ourselves a Bill. Oh, we got ourselves a Bill the Lizard. What do you think? I think we got Bill the Lizard. Bill the Lizard. My son's across the way from me. I don't know if he's laughing at me or something he's watching on YouTube. Bill Nye the Lizard Guy? Bill Nye the Lizard Guy. No, yeah. Oh, looking pretty good. I'm liking this. We're only on a basic stage right now. We're just getting started. All right. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of maybe the blue tail. I like the blue tail. We're not working color yet, but you know, if we go down, look at this. He's got that nice dark stripe right down the spine. It's fairly wide. We'll just kind of try to bring that in, and then it sort of tapers off right here when it becomes blue. So let's get him that nice dark motif going on here. Get the other stripes in here. Let's see. And back to that. So has it where it comes up, almost comes up all the way to the snout, the stripe does. We'll keep that going, and then he's got the other side stripe, which also comes up to the snout. It also crosses through the eye, and that's part of the camouflage. Right, because you want to protect the eye. Let's see, I'll get a little darker here again. So that's all part of the camouflage. There we go. Very nice. And then look down here, it's got darker legs, so we're gonna, and feet too. So I'm gonna darken up the hand, feet there. Do a darker hand here. Rear legs are dark too, so darken that up. Add in the shadow. Yep, son's snickering again. I don't think he's snickering at me though. I think he's chatting with friends. Yeah. So if you didn't know, my son is learning to become a 3D animator. He's doing quite good. He's got his own channel. He's got one video with like 40,000 views. I can't even imagine that at this point. You know, I've got like a few videos with like 100 views. But no, my son at 12 years old has 40,000 views on a channel. Can you believe that? 40,000 views. How does he do that? Let's see. So if you don't know what I'm doing, if you notice I've got the color picker out, so by pressing Alt on the keyboard I can select any color in here, so then I can go back in and lightly brush over and, you know, change that darkness. Attack the darkness. Any Dead Alewives fans? I haven't heard that one in a while. I'm liking this guy. I'm really liking this guy. Do some edge cleanup here. Edge cleanup, edge cleanup. Okay, so hopefully I'm talking loud enough. Probably have to work on that in the future with not talking. Yeah, I'm probably not talking loud enough. Do that there. Let's see here. Just go back in, adding a ladder now that we've got Bill in here. Bill Lizard. Oh, poor Bill. Oh, my favorite lines. Oh, poor Bill. Just shooting out the chimney. Oh, here goes Bill. Poor Bill. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Oops, that's too close. Space these rungs out a little bit, right? Let's see. What I'll probably end up doing is putting the ladder on another layer. Those itches a lot tonight. Ooh, allergies. There. So, there we go. That is looking pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I'm liking Bill here. Bill is looking fantabulous. Fantabulous. Alright. Yeah, I like Bill a lot here. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, look at that. See? Boom, boom. Cleaned up. So now let's name this Bill Sketch. Build sketch layer. All right. That's more refined, right? So this is what we're gonna work from. We're gonna work from this one. It's got this dynamic pose. I like the jacket. I don't want to do much else than the jacket, really. I mean, you know, we could do what Disney did. We could put pants on him, put a shirt, put a hat. I think that takes away from the lizard look. I mean, you know, he had a very distinct look. You know, with Lewis, when Lewis Carroll made him, you know, it's like he's a lizard, right? Yeah, so he's a lizard. He's a chimney sweeping lizard. So, and you know, we got that nice little S shape there. Yeah, I'm really liking this. How long have we been going? We're going 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Yeah, I think it's about time. Again, I'm still having some frame rate issues, so this may not be the best capture in the world today. So I will try to figure out how I can improve my frame rate between now and the next time. So I'm going to save this, because I haven't saved it in a while. Save. Remember, always save your work. I'm not doing that like I should be, because you never know when your computer's going to crash, right? So, alright. Just checking out my stream here. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, alright. So at 38 minutes, I think I'm going to call it a day. We've gotten, you know, I showed you, we got references. You know, the things Keenan always says is, bring your references in. Bring your references in. So you want to bring those in, have them there, because you don't want to work from a blank canvas. Just it's a bad idea. You know, one of the things I've found myself doing is, you know, I'll be working on a blank canvas, whether it's digitally or physically, you know, with the actual sketch pencil. I do that too. I'll give you a link to my Instagram in the description, hopefully. I figure out how to do all this stuff. I'm new to it, so again, this is episode one, and we'll see how this goes. I really enjoy doing this and sharing my work with everybody. I think Bill's coming out real good here. I really like this. Yeah. So hey, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't. I don't care. You can be a hater. I enjoyed it. So, thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe. Yeah, you know, those are the usual things. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Leave a comment. Don't leave a comment. I'd like to see some comments, see what you think. You know, what kind of things do you want me to cover? Again, definitely check out Ahmed Al-Dori and Kienan Lafferty. Again, I'll try to provide links to them in the description. At this point, I'm not monetizing. I don't have a Patreon. See if I can say it right. None of that. I'm just doing this for fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, thanks for joining me today, or in the future when you happen to come across this and watch it. And you have a fine rest of the day, and go do some art. Go draw. You know, draw. Whether, you know, you could do this on paper, you could do this digitally. I don't care. As you see, like I said, I'm using an old version of Photoshop. This is CS3. You know, I don't have the whole history thing that some people do. You know, I'd like to upgrade soon, but it's not a high priority. I just want to do art. So, thank you for joining me, and you all have a good time drawing and all that, and I'll stop rambling now. So, goodbye. How do I stop this thing? Oh, there it is. There's the button.